Hi Taurus, welcome to your wellness reading. These readings are timeless. These are not meant to replace any kind of medical or psychological advice from a certified professional, but they may give you some insight onto anything that may be ailing you right now. Okay, so let's get a Crystal Angels card to get started. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus? Angels, what do we have for Taurus? And we get Garnet, purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Well, this is definitely what we want to talk about today. So, all right. So, what is the Spirit? What's the recent past for Taurus in regard to their wellness? And we get the Tower in the recent past. Currently, we have the Six of Wands. The challenge is the Nine of Wands. The advice from Spirit is the Sun. And the outcome is the outcome is the Four of Swords. All right, so let's see what we have here, Taurus. Okay, so in the recent past, we have this Tower card. And this can, in regard to wellness, this can be a sudden change in your health. This could be anything, mental, emotional health, physical health, spiritual health, but there was a sudden change. So then currently we are at the Six of Wands, and this is showing like triumph over whatever that health issue was. It could have just been some type of, feeling down and out, feeling imbalanced. And then the challenge is the Nine of Wands. So this is, in a wellness reading, it really is like persevering through through maybe a long-term health issue. It could be a minimal issue, but it is, something that has changed the way you do things. So this could be a challenge. This could be about, being required to have a certain diet and it being, very challenging for you. It could be anything like that. So the advice from Spirit is the Sun. And this is, you know, I mean, normally it just means, good health, lots of energy. But I feel like Spirit is saying it, as this in the advice, is that getting some sun is really going to help you. And maybe if you're, prone to burning or anything like that, maybe it's just little increments of sun for you. In the outcome, we get the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is really talking about slowing down and relaxing. It's about working through whatever this mental stress is and healing from it and recovering. Okay? So I think that overall, this is really more of the advice, because I don't, most of us can't in the long term just choose to slow down and relax. I mean, maybe, getaway weekend and so forth. But I think overall, Spirit is saying you need to get some sun and you need to take some time to rest and relax and recuperate. So let's get some validation, or I should say clarification on this challenge. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Taurus? We get two that came out. Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Both really good cards, but they are in the challenge position. So the Ace of Swords is really about, in a wellness reading, it's about renewed, like hope in coming up with a solution, a long-term solution. And then the Ten of Pentacles is talking about a good checkup. But there's also a sense that maybe you need to look at, if you're looking for a long-term solution, there's maybe a need to check your family history. And I also see in this card, it's like he's bent down, he's looking at these plants, and I feel like there's definitely, it's definitely worth checking into alternative medicines. Like, maybe there is some kind of natural supplement or natural solution to whatever it is that you're going through. And like, I feel like most of the time, unless there is, distinct diseases or anything, a lot of where our wellness is affected is by stress. And this could be, emotional anguish, this could be mental anguish, and I feel like we're just a society that tends to deal with a lot of this. And I think that, getting some sun, you have to keep moving forward. It's difficult getting some sun and some rest and relaxation and working through some of these issues that hover over you is really going to bring about the wellness that you need to, to feel more vitality and energy. Okay, so let's close this out with a Work Your Light Oracle card. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus? What's the guidance for Taurus? And we get the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. And this could be in regard to whatever this kind of tower moment was for you. It definitely feels like this is related to, some emotional turmoil or mental strain. Okay, let's get one more of those. Spirit, what else do we have for Taurus? And it says the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So I feel like there's definitely a call to get sun and work on your kind of spiritual healing and ascension. And this is going to help align some of those, align your chakras. And we all do much better health-wise when we get our chakras aligned. Maybe even consider some Reiki. All right, that is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.